Hungary is underway. Good launch from Kevin, good launch from Toppy off the front row of the grid. Keep an eye out as well for Abby Eaton, who's got away pretty well. Looks like somebody's left there standing at the lights. Was it Ronnie Searock down towards that first corner? I think it was. Werner Panhauser trying to get ahead of Tamas Turi into fourth place, but look at Eaton, very aggressive early doors, trying to latch onto the back there of Toppy Heikkinen, but not able to find a way through, and it's Kevin who leads the way on the opening lap.
Yeah, Abby looking really racy here. You can see the nose of her car rise up before anybody else's before they left the lights, so fantastic reaction times by her, but of course with the two cars in front of her she couldn't make the amends of it and get up into the leading positions, but she's still managing to hold on to the back of Toppy. They're not leaving her behind so far this lap.
No, absolutely not, and look at the gap already being quite pronounced actually from third position down into fourth place, so that is very impressive stuff there for Abby Eaton to be doing so well, of course, in what is not a normal discipline for her. She's a circuit racer making that transition over to Rallycross here this year, and is going great guns out there here at Nirad. But Kevin and Toppy, no surprise to see the two Rallycross stalwarts at the front of the field, and Kevin already trying to break a bit of a gap there for Toppy in second.
Yeah, so Kevin's got already a little bit of breathing space as they come around and, well, halfway through the second lap. So Kevin's not going to be worrying too much in his mirrors now. He can just sort of drive his own race. But for Abby, though, this is a really brilliant performance by her so far, as that's
Panhauser.
Panhauser has had a bit of drama in the first corner there, so looking like his final hopes are over as it stands.
Not the first time we've seen that either from Werner Panhauser, facing the wrong way here. Difficult times for him. He is a four-time vice champion in the Super 1600 category and the Austrian vice champion back in 2016 as well. But of course, their front-wheel drive, these Panteras are four-wheel drive, so very different machinery to get acquainted with.
Yeah, extremely different, and you have to handle the power quite differently as well, because of course Super 1600 cars don't quite have the power of these Panteras. But, well, you can see three people that have got to grips with the Pantera out in front, and one of those is Kevin Hansen, and he's pulling away quite significantly now from Toppy Heikkinen.
Well, this is hugely impressive here from Kevin, Toppy and Abby at the front of this race through into that left-hander. That's the prime overtaking opportunity that we were talking about on the lap guide. No such dramas taking place over the course of this race here so far. Everybody keeping good pace, and look at the gap back there to Tamas Turi. It's 6.9 seconds it was at the end of that last lap, so all Abby needs to do here is just keep it on the straight and narrow down, and she's in for the final for her first ever time.
Yeah, so she just has to really focus now and not make any silly mistakes. Of course, she will be able to see that there is nobody in her mirrors, and she'll be able to see that there's only two drivers in front of her, so she knows she's in a box seat for the final. But it's just, I guess this is a learning curve for her as well, while she's following the back of Toppy. Toppy with so much Rallycross experience on this very much a Rallycross circuit, and it is not something that Abby is very used to at all, so learning with every single lap for her. But yeah, she's just got to make sure she can keep it smooth and tidy now.
Adapting very well, and it won't do her any harm at all following the likes of Toppy and Kevin at the moment, just to be keeping an eye of where they're taking their lines around this circuit, for example, and what sort of gears they're going to be going in as well. So very good experience here for Abby, just to be sitting there in third place and just to, as we said, be learning from this experience, running on her own out on track there as well. So through the left-hander of turn 2 we go. You can see Eaton there in third position. There is Kevin Hansen, your race leader at the moment. It was brother Timmy, don't forget, of course, who took victory yesterday, and Kevin, well, he defied the odds. His car was smoking quite heavily towards the end of the final. He actually had to receive medical treatment before he came onto the podium, but well, he's turning things around quite nicely here today.
Yeah, so no dramas like that so far for Kevin, and well, we don't want to see any dramas like that for anybody. Of course, it's not going to be nice to be inhaling fumes in the car, and thankfully Kevin managed to get around and finish the race okay. But yeah, he's doing a stellar job out there today.
Well, the thing that Kevin was saying yesterday, he was really struggling with the starts, but today he was lightning away from the starts.
Yeah, he's absolutely nailed it. He said to me, actually completely changed what he was doing with the clutch. Normally he was trying to ride the clutch away from the line to manage, you know, the car from either bogging down or too much wheel spin. But today he's just been dropping the clutch and letting it go, and it seemed to have worked out better for him, of course, getting a better initial drive away, and then the car's just able to pull away for him as well.
Well, don't forget, of course, no times matter here. It just matters where you finish. If you're in the top 3, you're through to the final. So just a couple more corners left to go for this man here, Kevin Hansen. He's led from lights to flag. What a brilliant race it has been from the 21-year-old Swede through into the final corner. He comes now and over the line to take victory in semi-final 1. Toppy Heikkinen finishes in second place, but in third position and over the timing line it will be Abby Eaton, who finishes in third and qualifies for her first ever final in TitansRX. That is hugely impressive from Eaton. Tamas Turi, well, he's been quick all weekend, but just didn't have the pace to try and overhaul Eaton. Werner Panhauser, we saw him facing the wrong way and finishes down in 5th position, quite a way down from the rest of the order.